Heyo, what's going on, everybody? My name's Alexander Buffalo, and welcome to the Slormancer. So this is a new ARPG that, as of recording it, came out to early access yesterday. So, brand new. It seems pretty cool from what I could tell. It does seem like it's still pretty early access, so there's not a ton of content. It sounds like you can get to through the first act, and that's about it right now. Which is fine. It looked cool. Really, the art style I thought was super cool because it's very old school. So I like that. So I wanted to try it. It's on sale because it just came out. So I was like, why not? So yeah, let's check it out. Hopefully it's fun. Let's get into it. You're the man. So much strength. Come on, one more. But Brian McRipped. There you are. We've been waiting for you. First of all, my name is Brian McRipped. You may have heard of me. I am the champion of this kingdom. I'm in charge of keeping the people safe thanks to my incredible abilities. I could talk about myself all day long, but we don't have that much time. Strange things are happening in the graveyard of Adriart. Skeletons are coming out of the ground, spreading terror. It is the Gravedigger who has given us the mission to fight and defeat them so that he can return to work as soon as possible. However, I am facing a problem of a personal nature, which unfortunately prevents me from taking care of this quest. That's why I'm calling on great adventurers like you. Innkeeper told me that you would find strong candidates, and I must say I am quite surprised. Nevertheless, I only need one person for this mission. Who would like to participate? The Mighty Knight. Did you say fight? Well, that won't be possible. I have solid armor, but it's absolutely not enough to compensate for my weak damages and my total ineptitude of elemental magic. I would be completely useless. Oh, they point at the other people. The Fierce Huntress. No, not me. I came because I was told there would be croissants. I have so little resistance to Vitalia that's ridiculous. Yes, I have decent attack speed, but my damage is non-existent. I am not an appropriate choice at all. Oh, you can change at any point in the game. The Mischievous Mage. My grandfather forced me to come, so pretend I don't exist. Yes, I can cast a spell or two, and they're rather devastating, but as much for me as for others, I am a real public danger. We're gonna go with the Mage. Well, I would have preferred someone else, but we'll just have to make do. I can see you're lacking equipment. Why don't you start by visiting the old Adam Nostris at the east end of the village. Ask him to give you one of my old weapons, and then come back to me. Oh, and pick up my protein drink on the way. Chef Jean-Pierre prepares it for me. Village is not that big, but I took the liberty of marking these 2 points on your map. You never know. West. Look at my fancy character. Use the mouse to aim. And also offer click to move, blah, blah. Alright, let's go get him his protein drink. This is kind of cool. Gemma, the gold presser. Hello, pretty heart. So the most precious goods, but not to you, handsome. You don't have enough resources. God, no, don't be afraid, sir. I may be repulsive, but I am not mean. I'm Enrique, sir. I am the king's gardener. I'm very important around here. I'm just cruising along, nonchalant. Just moonwalk backwards. Hello, young man. The king. I'm a puddin'. Adam Nostris, prophet of the past. Hey there, adventurer. Hello, my name is Adam Nostris. Among many other things, I am in charge of this shrine of the champions of Ara that is in front of you. Brian McRipped sent you, did he? I do keep his old weapons. They're very precious. He's a champion of Ara afterwards. I should be able to give you something, yes. Let me observe you. I see. Well, there's no... Yes, that's for sure. I've got the right weapon for you. It didn't belong to Brian, but I think it fits a profile as atypical as yours. It's a Slorm Reaper, weapon that reaps the Slorm out of defeated enemies. They're usually restricted to champions, but you should be fine. Bring it back to me when you're done. Good luck. Adam Nostris' staff. This is your mana. If you fall short of mana, you'll not be able to cast spells that require mana. Simple. Indeed. New Slorm Reaper found. Adam Nostris' staff. Oh, there's quite a few staffs. Wonder if all these are actually available in the start. basic staff, and I go pew pew. Nonchalantly cruise over here. Jean-Pierre. I have no time to waste with an adventure. You want to steal cheese from me, is that it? Ah, you're here for Brian's drink. I didn't have time to make it, but there's everything you need on the table right there. You just have to follow the instructions scrupulously. There's a brand new recipe that I received this morning. I would like to know what he thinks about it. Do you know anything about Slormites? I only talk to fellow Slormatologists. Fine, then. Cooking table. On the table, there's a piece of paper that says, Proton, the drink for true champions. Pour a dose of protein and water in a flask. Shake. For larger muscles, add a spoonful of rat poison. The last line looks suspicious, yet you're not a cook and you've been told to follow the instructions carefully, and Chef Jean-Pierre is not very friendly. So you follow the recipe meticulously. It's ready. Give it back to Brian now. We're gonna be poisoning this dude because our guy's dumb. But he seems like kind of a dick, so sure. 270 more reps. There you are. So you found a weapon. Now we can get to it. Did you think about my protein shake? Thank you. Poisoned my drink. I'm dying over here. Yep. What happened to me? Name of Ra, I'm completely dead. That's the end of me. My divine body, my muscles, my silky blonde hair. Just look at me, what have I become? This is a disaster. Okay, Brian, you're dead. It's not the end of the world. You've been through other trials. It's not that bad, you just need a backup plan. Well, it's decided. You're on your own. I'm going to retire. Ah! Well, now, that's new. What happened to the others? The king! Help! Sir Brian! Sir Brian, help! It's a disaster! All the villagers have disappeared. Oh, Sir Brian, what the... Sir Brian! This is a disaster! Sir Brian is dead! Our champion is dead! Everything is over! Things are getting out of hand. So much for retirement. For lack of anything better, I think you're gonna have to get us out of this mess. Let's start by going to see the king. But where the village is no longer safe. Time to fight. For now, you only have one skill. Press blank to use it. Pew! Pew! Super intense running. Skellies! Pew! 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 Where are you, fair king? Oh, there's a bunch of enemies on you, king. They're ignoring you, which is suspicious. Pew! And pew! Pew! Help! It's a disaster! It's a disaster. My faithful Alistair, my dear Elena, gone. Ah! Who are you? Yes, you're the adventurer. All is not lost after all. You see what happened? Everything was going well when suddenly a blue flash and everyone was gone. There's this huge seal on my door. I can't get inside anymore. You're going to help me, aren't you? That's strange. I don't think he can see me. I also feel like the apparition of this mysterious steel in the despair of the villagers happened right after my death. Could it be that? I should take a closer look at that seal. I knew it. I recognize these symbols. It's a Slormancer's seal. It can only be him. That vile scoundrel must have planned my assassination. His plan is now in motion. He knew that only a champion like me could oppose his immense powers. Oh my god. The Slormancer is back. Listen, we can hear voices behind the door. Oh my god. Here we go. The champion is dead. I have deprived the old king of his castle. A very slick move. All we have to do now is take care of Elena so that I can finally get my old prowess back. Yes, master. Oh, well, someone is listening. I thought I made everyone disappear. That's fine. I have other options. Skeletons! Die, vile beasts. The power of magic. The seal of the Slormancer is indestructible. You can hear, oh my god, laughing behind the door. Just happened. Did you touch the seal? It's so confusing. My faithful Alistair would know what to do. We must find him. Send him on a mission to the harbour before the disaster. Could you find what happened to him? Yes, let's go find Alistair. Maybe he'll know what to do. Just gonna stroll on down to the harbour. Pew! Pew! Magic! Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. Pew! Oh, there's a knight still. There's a lot of skellies. I need a cooler skill. So, the villager is restored. Alistair! Oh, my brave Alistair. What happened to you? My lord, I was on my way to the harbour when I suddenly found myself in a kind of prison made of shadows and Slorm. Everything was dark and slimy. I saw all sorts of strange things, but most of all, I saw him. Him. Watching me. My lord. He was described in tales, sinister and terrifying. There's no possible doubt about his identity. Oh my god. The Slormancer. He's the one behind all this. I suspected it. He chose the best moment to act. All is lost. That the champion of Ara, no one can defeat. Oh my god, except Ara himself. We should flee to all legs. And abandon my castle and my village? Never. We must think of a plan. I have a plan. We are going to destroy that seal, open the door, and defeat that oh my god. My lord, brilliant idea, but this seal is just not. It's not just like any other seal, it's a Slormancer seal. It is indestructible and unbreakable. You say the seal is indestructible and unbreakable, that's not a problem. I know the existence of a relic, the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals. All you have to do is go get it. My lord, brilliant idea, but like all relics, the destroyer of the indestructible and unbreakable seals has been hidden in the depths of the earth. It is buried under the crypt of the McRipt, deep inside the graveyard of Adriat. I know it well, my faithful Alistair, but the graveyard is right next door. We've only to go there and dig it up to put my plan into action. But, my lord, brilliant idea, but to dig up a relic, we need a shovel. Fortunately, Pedro the Gravedigger owns the one and only shovel of the kingdom. Then we must find Pedro in order to find his shovel, in order to dig up the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals, in order to destroy the seal and defeat oh my god. But, my lord, brilliant idea, but who's going to do all that now that the champion is dead? Well, that young adventurer is just the person we need. Well, we should start by searching the graveyard. We will probably find Pedro there. The entrance is right next to my shack. Now we run over here and kill more skeletons. Alright, the graveyard. Adriat's graveyard. Recommend level 1. Hey, we're into our first dungeon. Well, let's go get Pedro the Gravedigger. It could be dangerous. Spooky music. Skeletons. Fall by my magic. Alright, we're making our way downtown. Walking. Die. Skeletons. Oh, a level. Level 2. That's a lot of attributes. There is a lot to this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so these branches are surprisingly in-depth. Okay, we'll just put another point into willpower. So that's a lot. There's a lot to that. Alright. We have leveled to 2. We'll continue through the dungeon. Defeat most enemies is our mission goal. Pew. 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 We're almost level 3. Then we'll get another ability, which will be exciting. And apparently part of the game is that, like, your weapons you get change the playstyle of the weapons quite a bit from what I believe it was saying. Like, each weapon ends up being fairly different, or the, like, what are they called? Slorm Reapers or something like that, which are, like, your weapons. Apparently change up what you can do quite a bit. So that'll be exciting if we can get another one. We'll just bop these dudes with the power of magic missiles, or arcane missiles. Bop. Hey, level 3. We have acquired our secondary skill. You've unlocked a new skill that automatically became your secondary skill. Press right. Okay. Obliteration Ray. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sick. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's sick. Thou shalt be obliterated. You should line up nicely for me so I can obliterate you all in one go. Obliteration ray! Oh, yeah, look at all that. Death to them all. Man, I can just hold that forever. I mean, it's draining mana, but I can just obliterate for forever. Nobody's here. Let's get back to the village. I can turn into a door and make our travels easier. Look. Oh. Well, that's a handy thing to just magically know that you can do. Pedro is not in the first part of the graveyard. Let's explore the next area. So I just go back, enter the graveyard. Oh, and then it slowly goes through the graveyard. So progression 6%, so we can go a whole bunch of times. Laser, my death ray, annihilates all. You don't stand a chance. Pew. Assault armor, that sounds fancy. We're slowly getting some nice armor on us. Pew. How dare you shoot an arrow at me? Bop. Making our way through the graveyard of danger. Oh, I didn't even realize I was a guy right there, to be totally honest, until he shot me. All right, could this be our friend Pedro? Let's hope. We must save him. You can't hit me. Lasers! You all shall die. Oh, yes. Line up for me. You've released a villager that was trapped inside the breach. He will make his way back to Idriot on his own. You'll be able to talk to him once you get out. So some very strange things. Pedro! Welcome back, my friend. You are creepy. You're looking for a shovel, aren't you? Well, I have one. It's a very special shovel. It's useful to dig holes, but not only that. Thanks to brilliant modifications, my shovel is able to point north. I call it the shovel compass, and I really care about it. But I lost it. Or should I say, I abandoned it. I was digging one of my most beautiful holes with it. A hole that wasn't too deep, nor too irregular, when monsters started coming up all around me. So I naturally fled with all my legs. That is such a weird expression this game keeps using. Abandoning my shovel compass to its fate. You're going to get it, aren't you? Shouldn't be far from where you found me. Let's go get that shovel compass. Let's go get this man's shovel that we need to use. Oh, so I can actually... I didn't even realize this. So this is like the whole dungeon, so I can like see it as we'll go through it. That's kind of cool. That's how you can select old ones. I see. All right, let's go get the shovel compass. Don't worry, Pedro. I will retrieve your shovel compass, your prized possession. Oh, there's a lot more guys now all of a sudden. It's like the game finally picked up a little bit. Laser! Arcane Missile level 2. Oh, so you upgrade your abilities by using them. It has become more powerful and upgrades are now available. Open the skills menu with C to purchase. Oh, you can upgrade your skills. Invest in an unlock skill upgrade by selecting it and clicking invest. Now, if I have no mana, I'll still be able to fire it. I like the movement is very fluid and fast, which is cool. I'm sure eventually we'll have a lot harder enemies that move faster. But this feels pretty good. Now, oh, look at this. This is just perfect situation. Laser! Death to all skeletons who line up for my laser. Oh, boss. There's a green glowing skeleton who's big. Oh, his health is... Ow. Yeah, we don't want to go near that guy. Yeah, this feels almost cheap. Laser. Nice. Got some goodies. More armor. Oh, here we go. We can rescue Shovel Bro. All right, let's save Shovel Bro. Oh boy. Hello. There's a lot of you. Hey, Ray of Obliteration level 2. Laser. Look at all that. Look at all that damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Level 6. Laser. Laser. I just saw in the bottom part. Oh, killing streak. So I unlocked killing streaks now. You are on a killing streak. Being on a killing streak is mostly for fame. It also slightly increases your percent Slorm find. Nice. Magical shovel compass. There's the shovel compass. There's a shovel with a compass on the handle. The compass looks broken and the shovel's all cracked. Not sure if it's in any condition to dig a hole. Let's take it back to Pedro. Pedro, fix your shovel for me to use to save the kingdom. Well, for now, I think I'll call this there. This is pretty fun. It's pretty fun so far. Hopefully it spices up a little bit more, but I'm in the very beginning, so I'm sure it will. But pretty fun. It actually has a lot to it considering it's early access. I'm not sure exactly how far like down this like character attribute tree you can get, and like how far in the skills you can get. I think I saw you can get to like level 40. I want to say when I was reading the how far you can get and whatnot, and I think the max level is going to be 100, so you can get a ways in, something like that. But yeah, not bad. That was pretty fun. I'll definitely check it out some more and get further. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, drop a like. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're trying out this game. It's pretty cool. Subscribe if you want to see some more content from me. But otherwise, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.